Have you ever felt completely invisible? You know the feeling. You're standing on a street corner in some city that's buzzing with a language you just don't understand. And every sound, every sign, every conversation, it feels like a wall. You're surrounded by millions of people, but somehow you've never felt more alone.
So, how do you find a way to belong when you can't even speak the language? Before we begin, if you enjoy stories like this, please follow the channel and share this. It genuinely helps this page grow and allows me to create more stories for you. Okay, so this isn't just a story about learning a language. It's really a story about finding a key to belonging. It's about one man who knew just 5 Spanish words, and how those 5 simple words didn't just teach him how to speak, they taught him how to be seen.
So let's meet Leo. Picture this. He's standing on a bustling street corner. The sun is warm on his skin, but he feels a chill. The air smells of diesel fumes and sweet pastries all at once, a confusing mix that kind of mirrors exactly how he's feeling inside. He just got here, and the city feels less like a place and more like, I don't know, a puzzle where all the pieces are wrong.
And he is completely lost. He's staring down at a map, right? But the names on the paper, they don't seem to match the swirling, totally unfamiliar script on the street signs above his head. Every person that brushes past him feels like a locked door, a story he just can't get into. The hum of the crowd starts to turn into this low-grade roar of anxiety. He isn't just lost on a map. He feels fundamentally, existentially lost.
Then he spots it. Across the street, there's this small cafe. It's simple, nothing fancy, with steam frogging up the windows. Every single instinct is telling him to stay outside, to just stay invisible. But a deeper need, the need for just one single moment of quiet, of order, it pushes him forward. He takes a breath and pushes open the heavy wooden door.
The word comes out quiet, almost clumsy. He's probably practiced it 1,000 times in his head, but saying it out loud, it feels like this monumental risk. Behind the counter, an older woman with these incredibly kind eyes, we'll call her Elena. She looks up, and she doesn't frown, she doesn't look confused, she smiles. A warm, genuine smile that actually reaches her eyes. And just like that, with that one single word, the feeling of invisibility starts to fade. I mean, that's the first and most crucial point, isn't it? Hola isn't just hello. It's a way of saying, I see you. It's like the first plank in a bridge being thrown across this huge ocean of silence. Her smile, it gives him courage. He digs deeper into his tiny arsenal of phrases. Hola, soy Leo, mucho gusto. Suddenly, he's not just a lost tourist anymore. He's Leo. He has a name. And by offering it, he's offering a little piece of himself. He's no longer a ghost in the machine of the city. He's an actual person.
Now, what's really fascinating about this is its power. Soy Leo, mucho gusto. That's so much more than grammar, you know? It's a declaration. It's him saying, I am here, and I am willing to meet you. It's this fundamental act of opening yourself up to the world, even when you're terrified of it. But that warmth from the introduction, well, it quickly gives way to a brand new problem. He actually needs help. He can't communicate what he needs. And he remembers from his phrasebook that there are 2 ways to ask the one question that might save him, a formal way and an informal way.
And this, right here, it brilliantly illustrates this subtle but really important piece of the culture. See, the S at the end of hablas, that signals familiarity, like you're talking to a friend. But without it, habla inglés becomes a sign of respect. And looking at Elena's kind face, Leo knows instantly which one to choose. He asks, with this hopeful tension in his voice, ¿Habla inglés?
Elena's response is so gentle. Un poco. A little. For just a split second, panic floods back in. A little isn't enough. His carefully constructed little bridge feels like it's about to collapse. He feels himself becoming a burden, an inconvenience, and another phrase just tumbles out. Lo siento. He says it softly. I'm sorry. But in this moment, it's not an apology for a mistake. It's an apology for his own limitations, for taking up her time, for being difficult. It's a moment of pure, raw vulnerability. And this is where everything changes. Elena sees his struggle, she hears his effort, not his broken Spanish. She doesn't get impatient at all. Instead, she just smiles again and simply points to the gleaming espresso machine right behind her. She offers a universal question, her tone so gentle. Un café? And you can just imagine Leo's face flooding with relief. He nods and uses his final, most powerful phrase, muchas gracias. Thank you very much. She prepares the coffee, and as she hands it to him, she replies with a gentle, de nada. And right here, this is the beautiful irony of it all. De nada. It literally means it is nothing. But for Leo, in that moment, it was everything. It was acceptance, it was help, it was connection. A simple transaction had just become this incredible act of grace. So what's the crucial point here? The big reveal wasn't about conjugating verbs or mastering pronunciation. Not at all. It was about discovering this profound human truth, one that was hidden inside 5 simple, everyday phrases.
That's it. That's the whole secret, right there. His accent was clumsy, his grammar was basically non-existent, but his effort, his desire to connect, that was perfectly fluent. And in a universal language of trying, he was understood completely.
As Leo sits by the cafe window sipping what is probably the best coffee he's ever tasted, he looks out at the exact same street that terrified him just minutes before. But it looks different now. The people are no longer locked doors. The city is no longer an impossible puzzle. It's a possibility. Because a simple hola can turn a stranger into a guide, and gracias can turn a simple transaction into a moment of grace.
I think the most important lesson in all of this is that you don't need to be fluent to be human. You just need the courage to try. If this story moved you or made you think differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and follow the channel for more stories just like this.